Good morning, my name's Tom with Home and RV. I'm going to be doing a video walkthrough on your used Wildwood, and we'll start over here on the passenger side with your storage area going all the way through to the other side. So we come around front, you have your tongue jack, operates with a push of a button, LP tanks, and your battery. We'll start with the LP tanks. They're both on right now, and the regulator is pointing to this tank, and so that means we're going to draw gas out of this tank first. Once this tank runs dry, you can turn the regulator to the other side. When it runs dry, this will turn red. When you turn it to the other side, it will turn back to green if there's gas in the tank. Once you've done that, you'll want to take the empty tank off and get it filled, and that way you'll never run out of LP. Behind that is your deep cycle marine battery. You want to check the cells about every 4 to 5 months. Make sure water's staying over the plates. If it's at or below the plates, just add some distilled water. And then the battery disconnect is located there on the frame. We come on around the other side of your storage. One of your side cameras. The sewer dump is here, and the large knife blade to the right is the black tank, and the gray small knife blade to the left is your gray tanks. So what you'll do is, with a bayonet connection, you'll take your drain hose and turn it onto your fitting here, and make sure you're in a dump. Then you can pull the valves, dump your black tank first, and then your gray tank after that. You want to let those tanks fill to at least 2/3 full before you dump them, so that there'll be enough liquid in the tanks to carry away any paper or solids. You have a city water connection here, and you'll want a pressure regulator to keep the water at or the pressure at 55 pounds. Next to that is your black tank flush. Your black tank flush, you can hook a water hose up to that. If in fact after you dump it shows that there's still something in the black tank, it means there's something stuck on the sensors. So you can hook a water hose up to the flush, make sure you're in a dump, and make sure that the black valve is open before you turn that hose on. Your 30 amp service is located here, and all that cable is yours. So come on around your unit. You have your tailgate here, operates by just turning the handles, and then you can lower the tailgate. You want to make sure you have some assistance. The springs do give you some assistance, but it's always a good idea to have another person help. So you have a rear entry door into your toy hauler. You have outside speakers. Those speakers are water resistant, not waterproof, so do not spray directly into them, but it will take you washing the unit down, and rainwater will not affect them. So come on down to your furnace exhaust. Furnace exhaust does get hot. It's a good idea to get a screen for that to keep mud daubers and little varmints out. Low point drains are located here. When you get ready to winterize, that's where you're going to drain the system. And then your fresh water fill is here for your fresh tank, onboard tank, that has its on-demand pump that will kick on and off as you require water. Your water heater is gas only, so you'll go in and push the gas button, and it will light itself off. And we'll go on inside. Before we go inside though, I've got your awning out. Your awning is for shade control only. Do not use it out in stormy weather. If it's raining or windy, bring it in. At night, bring it in, and if you're not around the unit, it's a good idea to bring it in. Your roof has a solid membrane, front to back, side to side. There's a seal across the front and one across the back, and everything that comes up through that roof has Dicor sealant around it. Dicor is a brand name. They make a lot of things for campers. They make this sealant that's non-silicone. Do not use any silicone on that roof. It will cut through the membrane. As we come into your unit, I have your couch made out into a bed. And to make it back into a couch, you simply lift up the bottom, and that's the way you'll see it when you receive it. Located up to the left, you're going to find your service panel that shows your battery's fully charged. Fresh tank has water in it. Black and gray are empty. Water pump's on, so you can use that. Your water heater lights off here, and the default light will go out when the heater lights off. And then you have light switches here as well. You can bring your awning in or out here, and your slide operates here. Down below that is your solar charging control. A menu you can scroll through and see that you have 13 volts you're charged up to. It's the kilowatts, and then your amperage and voltage as well as you scroll through. So come on back to the kitchen. Your water pump is on, so you test your water system. And then your cooktop has a sparker for each burner. And each one's working fine. You have a light switch here and a microwave below. Best to travel with the glass cooktop down. It's not a cooktop, it's a cover for the cooktop. Do not use it to cook on. You will break the glass. And then you have extra top for your sink there. You do have light and fan over top of your cooktop. Your 12-volt refrigerator is located here, and so it will run while you're traveling down the road off of your battery or your tow vehicle. You want to turn this over. That's your lock to keep the doors from coming open during towing. You have a nice fireplace, and it will put out heat, electric heat. Nice TV and radio. Your thermostat is located here. It's off right now. We're turning it on, and it's on cool, and we'll run the fan on automatic and turn the temperature down to where the AC will kick on. Then you can scroll on down to heat, and the AC will turn off and the furnace will kick on. The AC runs on 30 amps, so do not run your AC on anything less than 30 amps. Your furnace runs on LP, and so that's how you will heat your unit. Your dinette does make into a bed by disconnecting the top from the poles underneath, and you'll set the top on the shelf on each side, and then bring the pillows forward. The two rear pillows will fill up the gap to give you a bed there. Come on back to the bathroom. You have a walk-through bathroom, nice shower, toilet. Your toilet fills with the touch of a pedal. You'll just barely touch it to fill up the unit. And after use, you're going to push it all the way down, and that will flush right into your black tank. It's also, we're going to put your black tank chemicals. Before you start camping, put black tank chemicals down the toilet, and that way you'll keep your unit smelling nice and fresh. After I dump my tanks, I always put some more chemicals in and some water, and that way it keeps the tank from getting a septic smell. You have nice mirror and cabinet and sink. So come on back to your toy hauler. You have several options for beds. You can bring these down by pulling the pin and laying them down for bunks on top, and then you can also have bunks on the couches down below. That pretty well takes care of our walkthrough. If you have any questions once you receive this or once you view it on YouTube, don't hesitate to call and ask for one of the walkthrough guys that will be glad to answer any of your questions. I want to thank you for buying your unit from Holman's.